Hi everyone, this is Zuaib. In this clip, I want to talk about standards. Standards for credit learning solutions and non-credit learning solutions. So when we talk about for credit learning solutions, where if you're taking a course which is of 1 credit hour or 2 credit hour, 3 credit hour or more, it has to follow standards based on the accreditors for that region. And those are a very comprehensive list that you have to follow, because beyond the course development standards, there are other standards regarding the support system by that institution for their students, in regards to admission, in regards to accessibility, student operations. Basically, if you have gone through this process, you know that there are accreditors who visit your site to making sure that do you have all the right resources. And if you are a virtual university or an institution or a service provider, you have to make sure that you have all the appropriate things in place, and they will check it. They're basically, from my recollections of accreditation visits, it's a very, very, very tedious and long process, because they come prepared with their checklist and they have to make sure that we have everything that we need in order to support our students. And those standards can vary based on verticals, like if it's healthcare versus finance versus technical and so forth. But overall requirements are same, but based on the nature of the vertical that you're supporting, things will vary. But then coming to non-credit solutions, this is where you don't need accreditors because you basically are creating customized solutions for your learners. It could be, and it's not tied up to credit hours, so it could be simply based on student seat time that you have set. For example, if you go to websites and check out these boot camps or certificate programs, they will say that this experience requires 10 hours or 15 hours of learners seat time, which basically means that it's helping the learners know that how much time do they have to invest into this program. But beyond that, when it comes to the learning experience, in terms of standards, they adopt other standards and create their own without the fear of having accreditors coming and visiting and making sure that they will check all of those requirements. But obviously, as a service provider for non-credit learning solutions, if you're creating certifications or self-paced courses or boot camps, you have to adhere to standards. Otherwise, it will not be helpful for the students, and that will not be helpful for your company and the reputation. But the thing is that in both cases, it's important that we create our standards. And from an accreditation perspective, as I mentioned, that it's more important for the for credit. But when it comes to the design of the standards or the courses that you develop, it's important that you create those. And that is important for both for credit and non-credit. In all, standards helps you to create the benchmark of making sure that you're providing optimal solutions to your learners. And at the end of the day, we are all doing this for our learners and for them to be successful. So standards is a good way, or you can say a good checkpoint for you to making sure that you're implementing the right things that you have to offer. You can create it on your own, or you can be inspired by other organizations. There are consortiums that offer rubrics. For example, there are course design rubrics that are available that you can incorporate in your course design methods. And there are others as well. I hope you find this useful. Thank you.